was introduced to me by a colleague of mine. She came in the office one day very excited, and she said, there's this amazing course that I've just found, and I think it's something that you will benefit from. But as soon as she sent me the course content, I thought, you know what? These are some of the elements that I need to work on within myself. Things like personal relationships, conflict management. I think for me, the main thing was how we get programmed from our childhood. So that for me was a big thing. And then the other one was the personal relationships, your values, how if you don't know your values, you end up being lost because your values, without you knowing, shapes and dictates how you make decisions. So that for me was a major one, understanding what my values were and what are they now, because often those values also, it's part of the programming from when you were young. And when we did that course, I realized that some of those values were actually not who I wanted to be, but it was very different from who I want to be. Like leadership is the main thing for me. But I come from a background where I was raised to serve others. But it's that whole thing of that you have to lead yourself first before you can lead others. That was very like a mind-blowing thing for me. The other one is corporate EQ. 80% of your success comes from how you relate with other people. And this course is about that. I think the other one that was also very important was goal setting. And the whole thing of, I set goals for myself, but the whole thing of why I don't follow through because of the way you set your goals. It's always this big thing that you want to achieve. And the course has taught me that if you break down the goal into small, achievable, measurable activities, it's easier to achieve. And then I think the last thing is that whole thing of autopiloting, and just pause for a moment and be in the moment and understand and feel and literally being in the moment. The personal relationship module for me was very helpful because I could understand that often how I end up relating to other people is how I'm showing up sometimes, and not taking everything too personal. Just letting some things go and having the courage to stand up and say to somebody, I'm sorry, I can't. The word no for me has always been, I'm always concerned about how other people feel. But I've also learned that sometimes saying no to somebody, you still being a helpful, loving, serving individual. Having a courageous conversation, it's not the same as conflict. Because a courageous conversation comes from a place of compassion. As soon as you start accepting who you are, it becomes so much easier to allow other people to be who they want, who they're supposed to be. I'm recommended to people who find themselves at crossroads. Should I do this? Should I move? Should I do that? People who are making career changes, newlyweds, new mothers, and people who are in a position in a corporate environment where you are managing a team of what you feel is strong individuals around you and you're feeling intimidated. And people who are at a point in their lives where it's now all about themselves. And most importantly, I think it would also be useful for somebody that's starting out in their career. Personal relationships and interpersonal skills is a very powerful tool to master. All women from all walks of life, young and old, this is something that I would recommend.